Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So I know I just started a new playthrough on Space Engineers yesterday, but this game here, StarRupture, was brought to my attention, and it looks really interesting and kind of up our typical alley. From what I've seen of the trailer so far, it actually looks like a proper 3D version of Factorio. So I wanted to go ahead and check it out. I think I've heard about it previously and was just kind of waiting for it to come out. But this is a playtest that I was able to get access to. Nobody special. It just, signed up for it and was like, oh, hey, you want to do it? Yeah, sure. Okay. So here we are. But I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I wanted to go ahead and wait until we were doing the stream before I dove into it. And so here we are, session name, stream playthrough. Now we can only do single player, although it looks like there is going to be multiplayer later on. I don't know what multiplayer steps they're going to have available, like co-op or combat, PvP, that sort of thing. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't want to skip the tutorial because I haven't played it yet, and custom games apparently are not available because they're not available during playtests, which makes sense. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Please, okay. We'll see how this goes. But this looks like an open world factory construction versus bugs sort of game. Not bugs as in computer bugs, but like actual alien bugs. So we're going to give this a shot. Oh, it immediately gives me a hot chick. Oh, yeah. Aw, I want to play as her.
What the?
Yep.
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan.
Okay.
Commencing holistic scan.
Ah.
Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212. Welcome to the Argos program.
Thank you.
Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now.
God, I hate it when they do that.
Hello, I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison.
Okay. Options. Video. Post-processing. High effects. Reflections. Shadows. Global illumination. Yeah, we'll swap down to medium. I don't necessarily need the ray tracing. Okay.
The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced.
Right.
You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Personal storage.
Ah, gotcha.
Awesome. Okay. Dear Convict, welcome to the first team of the new Argos project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Rupture system in the URV-X galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources necessary for Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world of potential new Earths. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experiences that make you invaluable pioneers. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck. Awesome. Okay. Sorry, I was laughing at something on Discord. There's a large group of people that my friend or my brother's coworkers with that are part of a group that they game together, and so we were kind of talking smack. So it was basic building material. Okay. Nifty airlock. Ooh.
Welcome to Arcadia
Ooh.
7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Ooh. That's really pretty, but I have no frame rate right now, so let's see if we can fix that. Okay. Custom quality. Let's drop shadows down. Shading quality. Distance fars. Go with medium. Apparently it doesn't like... There we go. Post-processing can definitely come down. Reflections, absolutely. Unfortunately, it's not happy with the 4060. There we go. Still pretty. Of course, it doesn't help that I can't see very well today. Okay, how am I supposed to obtain a meteor heart? Where was this tool? Ah!
Here. Everything here is
There we go.
Fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm.
Okay.
Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are
Building
usually
tool,
idiots
base
who
core.
are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
that was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
Find and collect titanium ore. Find and collect wolfram ore. Use basic item printer in the lander to create basic building material. Okay.
You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, so you can overheat that. Got it. How do you know if you're overheating it? I guess it's that little gauge there on the side. Oh, yep. That's what it is. There we go. And reloading it. Winds up discharging the heat. Okay. Interesting mechanic. Now I need wolfram ore. That's titanium. What's wolfram ore look like? That's what I want to know. Definitely interesting. Oh, that's helium. And oh, okay, so I can get wolfram ore from the asteroids.
That's a snack.
Okay. Basically, that looks like corn. What are you? Hydro bulb. I'm guessing water? Definitely interesting so far. Oh, okay. That's just a gatherable. Curious. Calcium ore. I like the ruts in the ground that the meteors have left. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Grumpy? How you doing today, buddy? Okay. Honestly, this feels pretty good once you start figuring it out. Run through the water. Is that wheat? Sort of. Yeah, fair enough. Always got to get that first cup in. Oh, you smart guys. They added sliding. Okay, and I need how much? Times 10.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Okay, but where did it go? Oh, I guess it's already in my inventory. Okay. Yeah, there they are. Cool. Interesting. All right, so I need to set up the habitat next, which is build habitat. And yeah, building not stable. No shit. Okay, how do I... Rotate is R. Okay, now I need the airlock. Ah, I see. Okay.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Aha. Interesting. Okay. Basic item printer.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
Terminal. Okay.
The first reward
Interesting.
was free, but you'll have to work for the next one.
Fair enough.
Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
I don't see the rift, but okay. Danger level online. Okay. Interesting. So I need... It is pretty, though. Even after lowering some of the settings, it's still pretty. Okay, I need the... Yeah, okay. Cool. I need more for that. I wish you could kind of lay a blueprint out first so that you kind of knew where you wanted it before being able to build it. I will say that that is one thing where, what is that? Dune actually does a really good job with being able to blueprint or at least put the projection out first and then go ahead and build it. So there's that. But let's get some more titanium. And then we'll see about getting some more of the other ore that I need. There we go. Which means I'll probably want... Oh, it's got a double jump even. Okay. What are you? You look like a copper. You might be the Wolfram stuff. Let's find out. Yes, that is Wolfram ore. Okay. Okay, if you hold R, it holsters the weapon. Got it. There we go. All right, I'm starting to understand this. Looking pretty sick. Okay, that should be enough for now. Let's go put that away. I will say I wish I could toggle run. It really does kind of look like it. I was also saying that it reminds me a lot of if you did an actual proper Factorio with all the biters and stuff too, from what I saw of the trailer. There we go. So it's we'll have to wait and see how it looks a little bit later on once we get deeper into it, but so far I'm liking it. Every connection transfers energy. To transfer energy between buildings, connect them with their tiles. Buildings can be connected directly to each other with their tiles. They can also be connected using platforms. Okay. So I could use something like that. And then I need solar generator. Okay. Light a commission on the OCL, which is in here. At least the door's quick. Okay. Ah, commission. Supply the OCL with the required items. Okay. I see. Okay.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
Right.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts
Yay, you're
you
useful.
a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Okay, I see what's going on. So I had to go to that orbital launcher to launch it, and then I go in here. Rail support, rail connector, cool. Rails, or excavator. Got it.
Just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
A trivial question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Yes.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
This is true.
Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
All right. I need a... Okay, so I need some more of the ore. Some more ore. Let's get some more here. And we're going to run this right up until the point where it's almost fully overheated. Bleed the heat. I don't see this as being like a game that'll replace Space Engineers in my repertoire, but I definitely see this as a nice substitution every once in a while. This definitely has the potential to be a really good game. If they keep on track like this, I could definitely find myself putting maybe 60 to 120 hours into it pretty easily. There we go. Possibly upwards of like 400 to 500. Depends on how it goes and if they have some sort of, I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, there is kind of a new game plus mechanic that's part of it, but I don't quite remember. I don't know if that was this game or if it was a different one. All right, that should be enough. Let's go get what we need. Don't know how much power I actually need. So many unknowns, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's do some more. Awesome. And I'm guessing what I want to do is build an ore excavator on a titanium ore deposit. Transfer connecting bit use. Okay, so basically the rails wind up acting like power lines, it looks like. Rail. So what I'll probably want to do is a rail support. And we'll kind of line you up here. Then a rail. And then actually, before I do that, let's do a rail junction here. Okay. All right, and then it looks like I might need some extra power. If I had to guess.
Now that the raw materials are
There we
being
go.
extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents.
Yeah.
None of the companies working with the Claymore Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way say I'm giving those animals access to my patents. They don't give a damn about law or intellectual property. But if it's necessary, and they earn it, so be it. Please don't quote me.
Aha, there we go. Well, that's cool. And we'll see here in a moment, once that completes. You're at, okay, cool. So we're almost there. Yay. Look at that later. So I think what happens when you transfer initially is that it sends the correct amount for what you need. And then the second time I've clicked on it, it gave me everything else. Need more of this so that we can make more of the basic building components. If you've never played any type of game like this, it's probably a little weird.
Work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
My hydration is low? Okay, why is my hydration low? Heal 30 HP. Okay. Is my hydration better? Okay, let's go claim the rewards. Yes, I need more moist. Always. Analyzing. Okay. That's HAB stuff. Oh, viewport. Cool. Analyzing station. I like the fact, though, that you can clip some of these items into the wall, which helps kind of push them out of the way.
Another great day for science.
Okay. Explore. It seems like a really good game so far. Like, granted, I just started it, so I don't have the full 411 on it, but so far I'm liking it. What are you? Oh, helium. Okay. I like that you mine out chunks from the asteroid. There we go. That is actually really cool. I need more plants.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves, and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In
Interesting.
the future, You will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves, and will appreciate it when you choose them.
Okay, yeah, you already said that. Interesting. Okay. That is a big glob of iron. Horn. Not really. It just looks like it. Okay. So I need... use data points to gain reputation in the corporate terminal. Okay. Just started, so 36 minutes.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them.
Yeah. Like, it really doesn't take very long if you're following the tutorial.
And automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained.
It would
by
be
a
star
private
system, not solar
conversation
system.
Recorded between two executives at
I am pedantic about that one.
So you're telling me all tax laws apply within the solar system? Dude, mining tax, space fee, deductions for extraterrestrial income, sensitive cargo insurance costs. Legally, none of that applies there. They can't even impose customs duties. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
But yeah, so that's one of those things that I'm a little pedantic about, is that our star system is called the solar system because our star is called Sol. However, if you're talking about any other star system in the universe, the generic name would just be star system. Oftentimes it is a system around stars. Like, that's, and it's not like a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, I'm all like, oh my God, they got it so wrong. I hate this game. It's just one of those things that kind of sits in my brain rent free. Okay. Deconstruct the rail between that. Okay. What I will also want to do, I guess at some point, is let's drop that and this. And we'll clean that up. Damn it. Okay. Build a smelter. And of course, positioning is going to start getting fun here. Okay. Now what I can do is we put in the rail connector here. And we put in a rail connector there. Rail comes out. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I just like to think of Sol as a proper name for our particular star. Because, you know, it's ours. We were here first, damn it. Okay. Not necessarily America, more like Earth. And then that to there. Yeah, there you go. Earth. I am A-okay with that one. All right, the next thing that I want is another solar generator. Okay. Titanium bar. And there we go. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. You know what? I'm 100% behind that one. I could totally see Florida being the capital of Earth. That's also a little frightening at the same time. But I mean, honestly, if an alien invasion is on its way, the first thing we're going to do is be like, please don't go to Florida. It's our most unprotected area in the world. And then, you know, we'll wait for the ground assault. Either that or Texas. Those are kind of the two key locations we should be sending aliens to. I mean, not sending them to because they're so, you know, unprotected and definitely the heart of, you know, all of America and the Earth.
The following questions. On a scale of
Please
1
don't
to
go
10,
to Texas.
How anxious does being
On foot.
incinerated alive make you feel?
Since this is the first question, to establish a good baseline, I will answer 5.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about a meter in diameter?
It's unnerving how specific that question is.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Uh-huh. Questions themselves never killed anyone, but questions have gotten people killed. Let's be realistic here. Training completed. This playtest build features an early glimpse at our work-in-progress slice of the game, and not all features are present, but it's a first taste of the fun that will await you in StarRupture this autumn. As your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over, you can now expand your base, optimize production, explore the world, and try to survive. But before venturing forth, it's a good idea to gear up, equip some weapons, and collect consumables. Watch for your vital stats and for the dangers that are looking for you. And remember, every rupture counts.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Clay Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Ladder, safety barrier, extendable walkway. Okay, cool. I need more of that. Titanium bar. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll have to play around with that and see how that works. Very low hydration. I am always low on hydration. Okay, how do I check my stats? Add tool. Flashlight reload. Hey, what's up, Derpy? Okay, it doesn't look like there's any real way to check stats. You're just gonna have to get lucky with it, I guess, or just watch your meters. But let us go start hoarding everything. They look like olives. Nice. Yeah. Well, so far it's a nice looking game. Apparently there are some enemies though. So I may wind up dying at some point. We'll find out. I do like the fact that, out of the way, that it's hydration that I wind up going through first rather than satiation. Satiation. Food. Other than food. But I need to set up. God, it really doesn't like. It could definitely use some optimization, that's for certain. Because on a 4060 on the various settings that I have, it should be running a little bit better. Okay, I want our excavator. Oh, now I'm hungry. Okay. I mean, on a more personal level, they probably are. I don't know specifically. It kind of does. Like, I kind of get where they're coming from. But every other game, when they do any type of ore excavator, they always wind up making a vertical drill. So I like the fact that these guys are doing a different machine of sorts. I don't want your cheap viewers. Give me a second here. Port spam bot. Cheap viewer bot. Ban. Goodbye. Sorry, but okay, I'll take a look at that one. In a little while. What are you? You're helium. Use.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things
Oh, I
into
see.
one's
Okay,
life
here we
is
are.
rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
All right, good to know. Okay, so I'll have to take your word for it there, Derpy. Unfortunately, without a basis of basis of comparison. That was the word I was looking for. Man, I need to start taking my vitamins a bit more. My brain just ain't braining lately. What's over here?
Acquired.
Hollow fruit. Okay. Also, well, generally speaking, yes, missiles can contain a lot of firepower. But also coffee. I do kind of enjoy reporting and banning them myself. That's one of those sort of guilty pleasures, I guess you could say. Oh, I'll have to take a look at that at some point there, Rockstar. That would be hilarious. Hopefully they allow for modding in the future. That would be great. I think some mod ability would help it go a long way. There it is. Let's see. What else is there here? There we go. We'll do that. That works. Okay. So, what I want is you to go away for right now. Actually, damn. I was hoping I could make those rocks start to go away. Okay, so I've got that. I suppose I could go ahead and we'll just build. No, I don't think that's going to work. Yep, no worries. Let's do a rail support. Hey, what's up, Astro? Okay, I want, not you, smelter. And we will rotate it into place. Then I go with a rail. And then I need, ooh. How will I do this? This is actually kind of fun. Let's do rail support here. Nice. I could also do, I don't want to do that because I don't know what the limit is here, but I don't like the way that that's, oh, okay. That automatically sets them up. Okay, cool. And then I just, okay, I see what you're putting down. I like that. No. Do not like you there. Let's do a rail junction. I need more resources. Okay. Oh man, I can just imagine the kind of networks that some people are going to be able to put together with this. It's going to be ridiculous. And it's going to be amazing. There we go. Get some more of that stuff. I like the fact, though, that the construction material initially is fairly straightforward. Nothing too out of the ordinary. What do I need for... I should probably check on what rewards I want to go after first. Analyzing. Okay. So what do we got? Future Health, Selenian Corporations. Fabricator. And Helium-3 Extractor. Okay. Pistol. Griffith Blue Corporation, probably going to be useful. All right, so I think my first one is going to be the Griffith Blue. I'm going to go after them first. Yeah, well, it's Unreal, so they're probably using the pack file system, in which case they probably could be pulled apart. I'm sure somebody will figure it out. There's always some genius out there. I need Wolfram Bar. Okay, so that's what you're going to be. We'll rail your connection here. Now, here's a question. I wonder if all of the rails have to be isolated. I know, right? You know, it really is a shame that those guys at Epic never took off. There we go. Now we're getting the Wolfram going. But yeah, so my idea is that are the rails like, do I have to keep the rails isolated or can I mix them? Because if I can mix them, we'll have to try that. I'm guessing I can, well, yeah, obviously I can do this. Oh. Okay. I've got some ideas. I might have to move some stuff around. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to Epic. Spent all their money on Fortnite skins. Those poor bastards. And they would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those darn kids. Oh wow, that is... So if I also do... That is the story of, well, everybody really. Mom and Dad busted me. I have, that's calcium ore. So there are calcium deposits somewhere. Go. Yeah, sometimes I am. That almost looks like that could be calcium over there. Also, that thing over there looks kind of interesting. I might have to go investigate that.
That's a snack.
That's a dick. Yep. It's, yeah. Actually, better is to use AI to re-record it with, God, I don't know the actor's name off the top, but he played Mac on Night Court. The black guy from the meme that goes, "That's a penis." Like, that would be hilarious to AI into this. I would 100% want that mod. Okay. And that is indeed calcium. So that changes things a little bit. I would want to do the extractor up here. And run the line back that way. God, why does my frame rate drop so much? What else can I drop down visually? 3D resolution is fine. Shadows, drop anti-aliasing down. I don't need that much anti-aliasing. View distance is fine. Shading quality is fine. Foliage, textures, landscape. Yeah, we'll leave that. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Bastard snuck one in. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. I will say parts of this kind of remind me of the terrain from Death Stranding. That's the game I was thinking of. They have a little bit of that Iceland look to them.
Acquired.
Which, not a bad thing, because that game is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so far, I am liking the look of this. The look, the feel. Like, first of all, I want to go explore that big thing off in the distance. That looks like something worth exploring over there. Like, there's all this stuff that I want to go explore now. Oh, geez, thanks. Thanks for warning me about that. You shouldn't have said nothing. Always just giving away the spoilers. Let's see where we're at. Forget. Oh, wow. No, we're not. Let's...
Another great day for science.
Split. Okay. Split. Awesome. Nice. All right, that's fair. Awesome.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is. You've just unlocked the UPP-7. Remember that supporting this particular company deal will allow you to upgrade
Wow.
your arsenal,
Calm down.
which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
Okay.
No ammo.
How do I... Ah. Like that. Got it. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so what I'm looking at here and what I want to do... That's interesting that you're not sending as much as you were. What happened?
Gotcha.
Oh, I guess it's because that filled up. Got it. Okay. Next up, let's go see what our next one is going to be. What I might do is actually see about moving some of this stuff out here to more of the open, empty area. So that way I can cultivate a larger construction zone. I have a feeling, of course, that's, you know, the famous last words. I need more space. What even do you do? Production, cooling capacity. I guess it just makes it more livable. Let's do platform. Cancel. Oh, okay. Q is to cancel. Got it. Right. Okay, so all right, I think I have a couple of ideas on how I want to do this, but first, there. Who's next? That's the fabricator. Okay, so you're next. That is Selenith, I believe. Selenian, okay. Yeah, there we go. So that'll take 50 items. Should be pretty straightforward. Well, a little less, but... This also, strangely enough, kind of gives me Subnautica vibes, if that makes any sense. There's that little sense of exploring something that has already been settled. And that initial feeling of, oh, this isn't too bad. But that little thing at the back of your head that reminds you that this could go all horribly wrong before you realize it. And that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. Is that at any moment it can all go horribly, horribly wrong. which admittedly, I kind of like that. I like the fact that there is that sense that not everything is adding up. Prickler. Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. No, that's true. Okay, those are cool. And from an artist standpoint, and having dabbled in 3D, that looks really, really pretty. Like, that is a really well done model. But it's not so much like turning into a hell world. I think it's more along the lines of the fact that the natural order of things does not want you there. You are not the king of the domain kind of mentality. A lot of games wind up giving you that sense of, I am the most dominant species on this planet mentality. And so I like it when games are like, yeah, you have a lot of technology, but you're still the weakest link. Goodbye. Regular walk. Walk. Regular walk. Yeah, there we go. Not a special walk, just a regular one. More DACA. Always need more DACA. Which, okay, I don't know if this game exists, but I would absolutely love it if there was a game that was full-on trench warfare, chaos versus the Death Corps of Krieg. I think that would be absolutely amazing, especially if it was like an MMO almost. What are you? Oh, I need the map. Okay. That's what that's for. Got it. But I would love to see a game like that, and especially if it's also a little bit like, what is that, Foxhole? Where you have the various factions that are like, or you have each side that's fighting against each other in that long, protracted battle. You saw a dead guy. Where? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. He's got a calorie bar, unknown storage media.
Gotcha.
An explosive. Okay, cool. Good eye. Thank you for that. I totally wasn't paying attention to it. See, that's part of the problem between being a regular game player, being a streamer, is that while you're a streamer, you're paying attention to everything. And so you miss a lot. While as a player or as a watcher, you get to be a little more focused. I'm not complaining though. I love being a streamer.
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
You're
rewards
welcome.
are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Titanium housing. Okay. Cool. We'll have to come back to that. Okay. So pretty water too. Anytime there's a cave, I gotta check it. Oh no, that's... Is there no flashlight? Flashlight is T, got it. Oh my God. An actual flashlight. I also don't mind that it's a little laggy, because that's fine. But an actual frickin' flashlight.
Come here.
Oh, another body. War bonds. Oh, nice.
Great.
Okay. Standard ammo and 2. That probably is. Oh my, okay, so this is funny. I was looking at my content creator page on Twitch, and not only does it have like the usual stats and whatnot that you go through and, you know, showing all the useful information, but it also has like some suggestions for how to make your stream better, how to monetize your stream better, that sort of, you know, usual BS. But one of the things that I found kind of funny and a little offensive was that they have a little blurb on the sidebar there that says, you should absolutely mention or tell the people watching your stream to use their Prime subs on your stream. And I'm like, so basically what you're saying is you want me to sit there and go, don't forget to use your Prime subs. Like, if they're going to use them, they're going to use them. They don't need me telling them when to use them. That's a little messed up. It's like all those content creators that everybody always laughs at on YouTube who are like, oh my God, you don't have $5? No, they probably don't. Just like everybody else right now, they're broke trying to buy eggs. At least if you're in the US. But yeah, it's sometimes the monetization suggestions go a little overboard. It's a little like, really? Really? And yeah, you're not wrong. I imagine that there are actually quite a few people. If I had to wager, I would probably say that it's between 60 and 70% of Prime users don't use their Prime sub, either because they forget about it or they just don't care. Because usually when you're looking at a lot of those metrics, that's roughly around the number, which is weird that it almost always winds up being around there. Right, no, that's again, the number of people who have Prime and also use Twitch. Okay, so what I want to do here is I need to kind of move this around a bit. So what I want to do is let's do this. Let's do a platform. Maybe building not stable. What's wrong with this building? I guess, supported platform. There we go. And we're gonna lift this up a little bit. Oh, okay. There is, oh, if you hold right click, it actually like spreads out the plat. Ooh, I like this. Or no. Nice. Oh, it's like this concoction of beef and ground Italian sausage. I actually wound up finishing it off this morning for breakfast. It was really good too. Okay, so that's not going to work. Ooh, okay. I like that. That worked. All right, so what I want is I want this. I need to kind of find the lowest point where I'm going to be building. Okay. 2, 3. Actually, I will use this.
I am detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
What? Okay, let's go hide in here. I need walls, or I need windows. Oh, I like that. Also, apparently you're bitching at me about calories. Oh, prickler. Nice. And yes, she is. Yes, she is. I know who you're talking about too.
Another great day for science.
So that in there. Oh, nice. Okay, that is useful. Let's split that. Ooh. But yes, I know who you're talking about. And yes, she is. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Got it.
Ruptura's eruption has started. StarRupture has started. Hide.
I am hiding.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, yeah. That kind of sucks. But yes, the he's talking about Astro Scooby's talking about the blacksmith in Soulframe.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Yay! And I like the fact that just the rupture. And all of a sudden, boom, look, there's like all of the land now scorched earth. Good luck. Wow. But what I like about Soulframe is that they made the blacksmith an aesthetically pleasing look, but without over sexualizing, which is kind of nice. Wow, there is. Wow. I got rid of literally everything. Holy crap. That really does change the terrain. I don't know that I did. Well, I do have a calorie bar or two. Man. I mean, if I die, I die. I mean, that's kind of the whole purpose of games, is to learn from them. So anyway, let's get back to work here. Oh, it looks like it deposited some new asteroids too. Awesome. What am I waiting for? Uh-huh. I don't believe you. And let me get some of this. Yeah, low calories. Water's going to be the biggest problem. Glad to hear it, Martin. And it is. So far, it's turning out to be a really cool game. I had heard about it a while ago, but I hadn't really known much about it. So it is cool to actually get a chance to play it firsthand. Like, this is definitely something I could see myself tinkering with off and on for a while. All right, I want... platform. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be correct. 1, 2. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I could definitely What am I stuck? Okay, getting stuck on rocks is a little weird, but okay, right. Where are you fucking going? I want that one. Jesus. Okay, and then I need that and that. The building is a little finicky. It could use a little bit more. Oh, I hadn't honestly noticed that. There we go. Not that I know of. Again, I don't know what I have and have not gotten to. It's my first time playing, so. Ooh, you can see some of the algae coming back. All right, I need stairs. Okay. And then safety barrier. Ooh, I like that. I like the music as well. All right. I haven't watched that movie. All I've ever seen of Free Guy is the various clips on like YouTube and whatnot. Like I said, from what I've seen of the clips, it does look like it's hilarious. 5, 6. I think that is the correct height. I will have to check it out at some point. Awesome. I wish there was a way to select the part that I was looking at. Yeah, most likely. Okay. And I think that is correct. Awesome. All right, I want this to start acting as what will be my main platform of usage. You know, I've been playing so much Dune that the front of that, if I'm just looking at it kind of like this, so the big spaceship there that looks crashed, if I just kind of look at it like this, it almost looks like the open mouth of a grandfather worm coming up over the mountains. and it just a little bit freaks me out. just a tiny bit. Okay.
A biologist placeholder dialogue.
I just what? Cool.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Pretty much. Awesome. And there goes all of my frames. Like all of them. Hey, Spectre. All right, there we go. So, gotcha. I want... Can I... I see. Okay. You there and you there. All right, that'll go with, I mean, that'll just have to work in general. Next up, I need... Now we're starting to get to the fun stuff. From the heat. Okay. I don't know how many of those I actually need. If it's one that I need like a lot of them, or if I just need a few. So we're gonna find out. That's how many? 4, 5. And then we do this. I think that's correct. We'll find out here in a second. That is indeed correct. Awesome. I mean, it's so far, it's a really good game. I am actually enjoying this. It's giving me a lot of fun ideas. You know, getting me excited about it. Oh, damn it. There we go. Ah, almost. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to get smelters going. And let's see, I should probably go ahead and do one there. Oh no, that's cool. And I want to keep a pathway open. I need more of my stuffs. I need of that. Awesome, thank you. And then I should be able to do safety bars. Only on the edges. That seems kind of silly. What if I want to put safety bars all over a lot of stuff? It looks like I'm going to need another core, though. So, another base core. Oh, I see. So the core already has a fairly large area. I got it. I got it. So what I want to do is actually go ahead and break this down. I'm going to get rid of you, which is fine. And there we go. Okay. Okay, it won't let me get rid of that. All right, we'll find out. Oh, I wonder if it's because... No, I should have plenty of space, so I don't know why it won't let me. There it goes. Yeah, that's true. All right. Also, what I need to do at some point is let's go flower picking. Because I'm going to need...
That's a snack.
I'm going to need more of this stuff. Definitely the weird olive-looking things. The water bulbs. And then... Okay. So what I've got going on here is I need titanium bar and your wolfram bar. Eventually you're going to be the calcium block, but you're locked right now. I don't think I need you. So we're going to go instead with... Oh, hold, click. Hold, click. Hold, click. Got it. Okay. That should be all I need. The next step here is then to go ahead and add a pillar support here, here, and there. And the reason I want to do that is so that way I can put rail connectors. Oh, that's not going to work. Aha, That is going to work. There, there, and there. Now we're going to rail. No, just rail. We're just going to rail this. No, wrong way. I need... rail, and I need you to go that way. This will come into here. And there we go. Yes, absolutely. The music in this is really nice. Again, it kind of gives me that feel between something like Minecraft, a little bit of Subnautica, and a little bit of Space Engineers, kind of somewhere in the middle of all three of those, which is nice. Okay, so that's going to give us our main rail for connecting our smelters up. I am then going to need... let's do... this, and I want to bring this out. I think that should be accurate. Okay. Then I need rail support. There. No, not there. Here. And rail. And I think there's a little bit of a height difference here. I could be... nope. Awesome. And then I want this one to be the four-way connector. Beautiful. And I like the fact that there is a central world grid that you can attach to. Makes it much easier to kind of line everything up. Okay. All right, so now that we've got that going, awesome. And it does answer the question that I had. Oh. Honestly, I haven't followed Star Trek Online in a long time. It's good to know that it's still getting updated, though, and that people are still playing it. I remember the last time I played, like, actually, it was kind of the first time I really played it, and I played it for an extended period of time. I actually wound up meeting a girl on there, and we did role plays and whatnot, which was kind of fun. I'm not going to say it wasn't. But then I just kind of fell out with it. All right, I don't know if I'm really going to need this here, but we will go ahead. Okay. that. I will say the parts system could be a little bit better for being able to like hotbar certain parts. I think I'd like that, but I'll get over it. Okay, now we've got these items coming through. Let's see how this is going to wind up working. I want to see how it looks when they mix. Okay. Slows things down just a little bit, but I think once the smelters get kind of saturated, it shouldn't be too bad. But also, that's really cool. I could almost see a point for making individual lines for each type, and then just being able to route them directly into their smelters from their networks. Like if I had a lot of them that were coming in all at once, I could totally see that being a thing. So like if I had a whole lot of titanium and a whole lot of wolfram ore that were coming in, making it so that each line was individualized. But for this should be fine for now. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Okay. Let's also take a look at and use. I should probably go grab some more of that corn stuff. Oh, look, it's right here.
Come here.
And probably see about grabbing some more. Of the water berries as well. Let's go out here. Come on, let me slide for longer. Now, the big question is, do I have storage that I can make? I don't think I do yet. I know I have some back at the lander, but I don't think I have anything for my base currently. So I think that'll kind of need to be my next big concern, is some sort of storage for stuff, because my own storage is getting kind of full. Okay. Next up, I also wanted to go ahead and build the fabricator. Yes, the fabricator. So that way I can start constructing important stuff. And then I also need to look at bringing in calcium. And I will, let's see. I think the next bit of logistics that I also need to look at is being able to...
That's a snack.
Yes, it is. Being able to kind of split things up. Wonder if there are splitters. Let's go take a look. Want to see if there are splitters available. Also, I don't need... There we go. Okay. Let's see. Griffith, you have the equipment upgrade station. Cool. Not what I'm after. Grenades, also not what I'm after. Helium extractor furnace creates material by heating up the ore powder. Okay. The helium extractor. Let's look at recipe station. Allows research of new recipes. Could be useful. Map definitely would be useful. Personal storage. There we go. That's clever robotics. Okay, so that's going to need to be our next one. So I need to figure out where I want to put the rocket. And I think what I'll do is I'll put it right here. Where is it? Orbital cargo launcher. Okay, fine. Be a pain in the ass. I don't care. Let's see. Yes. All right, I have an idea. I'm not sure how well this is going to work yet. I may have to move some things around, but if I do this just right, let's grab a rail connector. There, there, and there. Okay, I can do that. Yay. And no. Better idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a rail connector in front of this here. Then put you going into here. And the reason for this is so that way I can also have additional inputs coming in from other locations. So if I send these out as well to fabricators or a fabricator, then I can reroute that input or that output into the input for the launch vehicle. That's the theoretics behind it, so we'll see. But clever robotics. Let's get that started. And so off of here, I can then also have additional rails coming out to other things. Hopefully. We'll see. I believe I want to go ahead and do fabricator. Let's line you up. There. Oh, whoops. There goes all my power. I have a feeling we're about to hit a rupture again. Okay. So this is where I need another set of you. Damn. And then what I'll eventually do is actually move my habitat over to here as well. So that way it's a lot closer when I'm dealing with stuff. And then there we go. Then I can bring this okay. And you need to connect there. Okay, so now I can go ahead and select what I need to: titanium rods, wolfram wire, pistol ammo, etc. etc. Okay, so I will probably wind up needing a lot of those, but that's fine. Little by little, I'm starting to figure this out. Okay, let's... Before the next rupture happens, which probably coming up here.
Come here.
Let's do another quick run, see what we can grab. Because I have a feeling that the next one will probably be the next Rupture Winter, as apparently it's called, is going to be a bit longer. I just have that sneaking suspicion that each time it's going to get longer and longer and more of a hardship. Get that. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, no, that looks cool. I don't know what it is. I should probably stop shooting energy at it. However, I do know that these are useful. The perplants. Kind of like fan fronds, if you will. Some stuff over there. Let's see about heading back. I don't want to get too far away because that's... I don't know when that's going to explode next. And I still need to move some stuff around. But Yeah, I'm liking this. This is really feeling good. Like what they have here so far leaves a lot of room for creativity in how you set things up, but still kind of has an effective, rigid structure. Storage depot. Oh, that'll be useful. Building drone. Nice. Rail modulator. Ooh. Rail 2. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yes, please. Because I bet you can use these. Large personal storage. Wow. Okay. Sorry, my brain is like, I'm starting to get an idea for this stuff. Inventory upgrade. That's for the map. All right. Regeneration, respawn point. Probably a good one to get. Let's be realistic here. Respawn point. Good direction to go in. But I'm going to take a quick AFK. I'm just going to leave myself in here. Let's use that real quick. All right. I'm going to take a quick AFK, refill my drink, and I will be back in just a few. Actually, I'm going to be that guy, and I want to go ahead and warn you. I'm going to go ahead and run a quick 1-minute ad while I'm AFK. So, you know, that sort of thing. So I'll be back in just a few, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Also, tea break. Kind of hard to see, but oh well. Anyway, I'll be back in just a second.
Congratulations! Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Okay, I'm making myself some food as well, so still sort of AFK. But while I'm waiting for it, let us go ahead and platform. And
Ruptura activity detected.
of
I
course,
recommend finding a
just
safe
as I
place.
come back to start working on things. Okay. While that's doing its thing, I will be right back again.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. The planet is being incinerated. Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Alrighty, and we are back. Let's get that tea break put away. Let's get Dr. Pepper over here. Nothing like a good DP. Okay. Can we actually, like... Okay, yeah, we're good. So, as I was working on this, I want to put that over here. And then I need the habitat. Do a second one? I can. It doesn't look... Okay, that's fine. I was hoping it would allow me to kind of build between them. Or at least be able to build them together, so we'll have to wait and see. It may be that I just have to change that up. Oh, horizontal connector, okay. There we go. There's always a way around it. There we are. Okay. So this allows me to open up more building possibilities. Rising station. Basic item printer. There we go. But I am... could do... My movement leveled up. What? Okay, let's hop in here. There we go. Let's clean this stuff up. Get it back in our inventory. Or not? Okay. Apparently, it gets a little unhappy when you've deconstructed a lot of stuff. There we go. That now takes care of getting our hub or our habitat into a better location. And as everybody knows, location, location, location. Add a couple of windows there, a couple more there. Next up, I need, oh, that's a vertical. Okay, cool. So that way I can put one on top of the other. That makes a lot of sense. Got it. Awesome. That's right. I wanted to claim you. So now, personal storage. Perfect. You are the more important stuff, ish. God bless it. Move you over here and there. Tubes. If I absolutely need it, I'll put you in there as well. And then I have a whole bunch of wolfram bars, which I don't need at the moment. I also have a whole bunch of titanium bars. I wonder, can I? Probably not. There we go. Okay. Let's see what I need next for this, which is I need titanium rods. Actually, let's go see what I want to unlock first. Then we'll go look to see what I need.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your
Sounded like
reward
she
in the
said
corporate
shipment,
terminal.
not shipment. Recipe station. What does a recipe station do? Let's bring you into here.
Congratulations. You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the
Oh,
buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory, as well as transfer fees. Is in its
It's the
stable
Claywood
stage.
Corporation that determines the
climate
cost of transfer.
Arcadia is
You
returning
could
to
lower the
normal.
price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
okay. Low hydration, of course. And we use one of those. Cool. Let's go collect some stuff. Oh, no, that's interesting. Oh, the water's coming back. Okay. Now, it would be interesting if there were different types of additional natural disasters. Like, I don't know what else I would want to add as a natural disaster. Maybe elevated water levels, flash floods, things like that. Obviously, nothing that would make it impossible for you to progress, but it would just make it difficult. Like, you wouldn't be able to get stuff from your normal areas. You would have to find them from other locations. I think that could be kind of cool. Sort of like a mix of, shoot, what is the name of that game? I have played a lot of it too. Planet Crafters, I think it is. I think that was mentioned earlier. No, not that one. Yeah, the Planet Crafter, which is a really good game too. What's over here? Sweet. Yep, give me that. Where is the heart of this? It's calcium, helium. Ah, meteor heart. Awesome. I want that. Specifically because of the fact that that is what I need to clean up, or that's what I need to research basic construction materials. Wow. This map looks massive. I don't think we yet fully appreciate the size of this map. I could definitely see this being one of those things where you want to build additional bases periodically, just in case you get caught out somewhere. Lord. The other thing is, I hope we can expand our base core, because I would like to be able to add more buildings to it. Actually, let's take a look here. Oh, we can go ahead and put another one out here. So it might prove fruitful, depending on how this goes, to have multiple small bases around. Oh, now this looks interesting. I have a feeling that these are going to be important later on, that we'll have to research them or analyze them or something, because they look important. Also, this is one of the few games where the landscape actually feels natural. I have played a lot of games where they have amazing landscapes, but they don't feel like they are naturally occurring, if that makes sense. Come here. Thank you. Yes, give me a prickler. Oftentimes they have such widely varying topography for the landscapes that they wind up feeling unnatural, quite literally an uncanny valley. Aha. There we go. And so it's nice to see a game that actually feels like it has natural terrain. Rotor, yes. Looks like that's another mapping thing over there. Might be worth checking out just in case there's more loot.
Come here.
Grab some more of the pricklers. And I definitely see this being an amazing game with multiplayer. You know, 1 to 4 players doing this. You have like 1 or 2 people going out, researching, analyzing, grabbing, that sort of thing. Then you have the other 1 or 2 people doing the building and collection of stuff. And I could definitely see that being a whole lot of fun. Yeah, so I need to hurry up and get mapping. Let's just see if there's another corpse around here, and the answer is no. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is, first of all, absolutely beautiful game. I know I've probably said that a few times already, but it holds true. Can't help it. Let's grab some more of the pricklers. I am glad, though, that you don't need any sort of refrigeration to, like, make sure that everything is still staying healthy and in its best form. It's just, let's do that. Grab some more of these guys, and then we'll start heading back so we can get more work done. That was weird. I think it's because I walked through a butterfly. Meteorite up there. On our way back, we can go ahead and see if we can hit some of those water olives. Hey, what's up, olives?
That's a snack.
Nope, that's a water bottle. Yep, still streaming. There's a what? The hell are you on about? Oh, you're okay. You're talking about Second Life. Got it. Yeah, people like to come up to my place for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah, probably. Let's see. That's not my house. Oh wait, no, it might be. Yeah, never mind. It probably is. I haven't spent enough time inside the new house to like remember what it looks like, so I'm a little like I'm not sure that's mine, but and honestly, as far as a lot of the avatars in Second Life go, she's actually one of the better looking of them. So I'll give her props for that. Okay. let's go ahead and unlock a couple of recipes and also figure out what our next unlock is going to be. But I could so as far as this game goes, the StarRupture, I could easily see myself sinking way more hours into this. And I really, really hope I get the chance to. Like, it's amazing how much is already here. And this is just the playtest. Excuse me. Okay, so I would need... I need the wire. I need meteor hearts. Okay, so you can upgrade it. Got it, got it, got it. So I've got some work cut out for me. All right. Keep those on hand. Drop you off. I know, I love them. I want the fabricator and where do I get? Oh, I know what that's from. That's from doing some research on some stuffs. Split. Okay.
Another great day for science.
And then we'll do split. There we go. And there we go. I can do titanium beam. That one's knocked out of the park. Titanium sheets. I need... There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, let's... There, have all that. So the next thing I want is, let's go look here what I need. I believe it was moon energy. I should actually do moon energy so I can get the map and the inventory upgrade. But I could also do clever robotics so I can get a storage depot. The only problem is with the storage depot, setting up multiple of them would be a pain in the ass. Doable, but a pain in the ass. All right, so let's do moon, I think it was. God, I was just here. I have the memory of a goldfish. Yeah, moon energy, so that way we can get the map. And what does moon energy need for this? You need the wire. Okay. Awesome. So let's build the rail connector. God bless it. All right, and then put one there. I need platform. There we go. That's 3, 4, 5. Then a supported platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a supported platform. And that should be correct. However, that is not. That is... Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. Because that's a little bit off from these guys here. So it's actually A-okay. Math is still correct. All right. It's kind of fun running underneath of that. I kind of wish, though, that I didn't necessarily have all these support columns, but you got to make do with what you have. So what I'm looking at is to go ahead and let's get our rail going here. And I at least want, let's do another rail connector there and there. Then we run you into, yep. And there. Now I can go ahead and start feeding all the wire into the rocket. The rocket will then be able to send this up for research. Hell yeah. Now, eventually, to upgrade this, what I will most likely do is actually have multiple of the fabricators set up for the individual parts. Then each fabricator from there will feed into some sort of storage container so that they will always have a surplus of items. Then the storage containers will then feed into the main line that'll then feed back to the orbital launcher thing, whatever this is. Yeah, orbital cargo launcher. Now, of course, this is going to take a really long time to send everything, but that's okay, because this allows us to actually take some time to let it all happen. Now, I wonder if having more of them would be beneficial. Obviously, yes. But I don't know what the power output would be, or if it even works like that. So that stacks to 1,000. Got it. And of course, the other problem is just how many buildings I can have before I hit my upper limit on keeping things cool. Go ahead and mine out this asteroid. Excuse me, meteorite. There we go. I want to get 10 meteor hearts. And oh, I see. Okay, probably a good idea to actually claim one. Ooh, sweet. And okay. Let's continue. Is there anything else around here? Because I hadn't fully explored this area yet before I went playing around in, you know, the rest of the open world. Nope, not getting out of there. Okay, got it. It's a cool looking dropship, though. And I'm... Ooh, what's this way? Ah, that's over here. Okay. Ooh, another meteorite. Ooh. Yeah, essentially I just keep finding all this really cool stuff off in the distance, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to go explore that at some point. Looked like that should be... Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Awesome. I like the meteorite mining. That is actually a really cool mechanic. And I do like the fact that the ores look like they are part of it. Oftentimes you can really tell where the breakaway objects are in comparison to the node itself. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's see what else we can find here. Is that yes it is. Yeah, this is really good. If you're interested in it, right now they are doing the free single player playtest. You can go ahead and hit it up on Steam. It's called StarRupture, obviously. And definitely wishlisted as well, because this looks like a really good game to add to the list. As I've mentioned previously, I could absolutely see myself sinking 200, maybe 300 hours into this, at least. Actually, I've already put that many hours into Dune, looking at my time played. See. Yeah, Dune, I've already got 446 hours in it. So I could easily sink that many hours into this. Oh. Kind of like the idea of just getting your base started doing something and then going out and exploring. Like, it just kind of makes sense.
Come here.
Oh, this looks cool. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Infection cloud bad. Got it. Okay, we don't. Is it in the... Yeah, come at me, bro. Get out of the cloud. Get out of the... Oh. Oh, it's just that. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. The water's infected? Is that what I'm seeing? No.
That's a snack.
Okay. I'm glad I made all of that extra ammunition. I'm glad I was like, you know what? You just never know. Make it all. All right, let's go get the asteroid over here, the meteorite. And then we'll go ahead and head back. There we go. There's another one over there. Let's go get that one. I'm trying to get a total of 10 meteorite hearts. Specifically so that way I can upgrade the base core. And once I upgrade the base core, that'll give us a little bit more wiggle room on how many buildings we can go ahead and add. Actually looks kind of like a big one. Ah, they always look bigger from farther away. Get you. Oh, I see. Okay. Seems to have problems with the fog. There we go. You're a little slippery. Okay. Not gonna let me climb up there? Oh, we can climb up here.
Acquired.
Oh, wow. Again, though, definitely strong Death Stranding vibes from the landscape, which, again, not a bad thing. I love that game so much. Probably, I would say, top 10 games for me. Death Stranding is on that list. Glass. Nice. What's up this way? Just kind of exploring around the area. Okay, that's just the star fruit. Never mind. My eyes are a little off today, so things don't look the way that they would normally look, I suppose. That not being 100% familiar with the game. Those look downright dangerous, but are not. Okay. Ooh. Let's go collect this. And, ooh, yep, give me that. Yeah, the art direction for this game is actually quite something. Kudos to the guys who did the artwork. The guys and gals, I should say. Heat-resistant sheet. Nice. I believe in there is the crater for the lander. The other nice thing about this, and this is something that more games need to take better advantage of, excuse me, is easily identifiable landmarks that are easy to see from multiple locations.
Come here.
Seeing that, whatever that is, spaceship, station, ruin, whatever it is a useful landmark for when I need to find my way back without a map or a compass or anything on the HUD like a location marker. And there are a lot of games that don't necessarily use landmarks in that sort of way. And so they make it difficult to navigate the terrain because of the fact that you're not entirely sure where you're at. And so a huge amount of thanks goes to the design team for that as well, because it really does make a huge difference. Wow, that is taking a long time. That's okay. That's what we're here for. All right. Drop off the heat shielding and the glass. Could probably, actually, what do I have? Drop off you and you. What does that give? 10. Okay. The hearts I need. Pistol ammo, standard ammo. Okay, cool. What else do I need for the recipe station? Insert and insert. Okay. And then, now that's a bit weird. I need a stabilizer in order to make a stabilizer. Calorie fluid. Oh, okay. I see. Hydro bulb. Starfruit. Okay. Yeah, they do. Hey, what's up, Lenovo? How you doing? Those there. Okay. So my next trip, I need to go out and find a bunch of starfruit. So I can do some more research. Yay! As well as basically picking up just about everything in front of me. This is a lot of fun. I'm actually kind of excited for this, for its full-fledged release.
Come here.
To see what else they wind up adding. Because again, this is, in a lot of ways, this was like the Satisfactory early release, in that it was practically a full-fledged game when it came out. And they just kept adding more to it to round it out and fill it out until it was, you know, you're basically ready to go. So I'm happy to see that this game is basically the same way. They put a lot of work into it. And I hope what the early playtest is more or less indicative of we're ironing out most of the bugs and making sure that this is as good a release as possible before we actually release it into early access. It looks like it's coming out in autumn.
Increased Ruptura activity.
Oh, shit.
Prepare for a wave.
Yep. Time to head back. Come on, hurry up. Now we get to see how much time it gives you. I need a set of stairs over here. Make it back in time? Yes, I did. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let's look at doing... There we go. Nice big viewing window. They definitely need some music that's a little more upbeat, a little more frantic. For when the star is about to rupture. Good Lord, that really does get bright.
Ruptura's eruption has started. StarRupture has started. Hide.
Holy shit.
Extreme temperature detected.
I know what I need to do. The next rupture, I'm going to empty all my inventory and I'm going to go ahead and stand outside and let the rupture take me.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Yay. Okay. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Now we're back. Okay. So during the rupture, it looks like production of everything just stops, which makes sense. At least for the fact that I'm using solar power. So if there's no solar coming through or photovoltaic power, then obviously I'm not going to be able to generate any energy off of that. So that makes sense. You're low calorie. All right. How we doing so far? Not bad. Could be worse. I definitely feel like a second one would be a good idea. So let's grab oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's actually kind of cool to watch. There. That should go a little bit faster now. Yeah, it's kind of fun watching them go launching up. Going up to space. There's apparently supposed to be some sort of space station or something up there, or some sort of rift. But it's getting sent back to Earth. That is so cool. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's letting them through. So... that would be kind of funny as far as game mechanics go, or game narrative, is the idea that you're doing all of this work, but basically for nothing. Like they're sending all of these parts off into a black hole. And this is actually somebody's petty retribution. Like somebody else owns this planet, and then the main company who sent you here is like, you know what? Screw that person. I don't like them. So we're going to send you to this planet to mine up all the resources on it. And we're just going to ship it off to a black hole so they can't get to it. Basically just turn it into a barren dust ball for no reason whatsoever. But as far as you know, all of these materials are making it back to your home planet so that they can enrich Earth and make it a better place. Like, that's totally the kind of petty BS super rich intergalactic people would do. And I would be all for it too. I think that would be a great way to do it. Oh, cool. Okay, how close are we anyway? Oh yeah, that's much faster now. Story items. Oh, weapons. Okay, cool. Wait, okay. And, oh, I see. Level 6, level 2, level 10. Use LEM station. All right. Waiting for the planet to start returning back to normal. Actually, while we're waiting, let's go find some meteorites. If we can. Is that one up there? Maybe? Yep, there it is. Cool. And I almost have enough meteorite bullshit. Nope. Ah. Sure, we'll just grab the rest of it like this. Now, I wonder if the time between ruptures is, excuse me, a specific amount of time, or if it kind of wanders a little bit between a range of times. So sometimes it's like 30 minutes, sometimes it's 45 minutes, or anywhere in between, that kind of a thing. I kind of like the not knowing. It's kind of weird to say, but I do like it. Thing else. Yep, thank you. Make sure. Oh, I want. Well, I will want whatever's on there.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Nice. Hey, survival leveled up. Cool.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
It has, because I ain't seeing shit. Oh, another asteroid. Let me get that. Go. Yep, let me get some of that. Oh, come here. Come on, thank you. I might have enough hearts now. The only other thing that I need, or the stuff that I need, is stuff that I have to be able to build. That should be pretty easy. Once we get to the point where the orbital launcher thing, what is this? There's something down there. Can't quite see it, but there's something down there. Don't see a way to get down there, but we'll have to look at some point. Wonder. Actually, I don't think I can get there through here. That's okay. There's still plenty more to explore. Nope, nope. Oh, hell, let's just grab all of it. Almost done. Boom, mine. Awesome. We've got the calcium here, which I don't quite need yet, but we're going to be getting to that point shortly, I imagine. Ooh, another meteorite.
That's a snack.
That's mine. 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 Cool. We've got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and see how far we can make it out here. Towards this direction and whatever the hell that is off in the distance. I like these rings of wolfram ore. They look cool. This is the StarRupture still. Or StarRupture. What are you? Give me that. And is there probably some on the backside? Yeah, there you are. Those are really pretty. No, I wish. God, I wish. But no, this is StarRupture. It's a game that's currently in a playtest, single player playtest. And it is
Great work. The Moon Energy Corporation received its order.
nice.
You can claim your rightful reward as usual in the corporate terminal. They are very happy with your services.
Awesome. I'll have to grab that on my way back. But it's kind of like a mixture of Satisfactory, Factorio, and a little bit of Space Engineers. I remember EverQuest Next being a thing. It is a shame that it never came out. But I think that was at a point where a lot of people were losing faith in MMOs. But now this one is, this game's been in production for a little while. I remember hearing about it, I want to say last year, maybe? Oh, it's another one of those pits. Is there anything up here? Not yet. Early access comes out, I want to say, in autumn. So probably like September. But it is a free playtest that you can get access to right now. Just look up StarRupture, and then you should be able to get to it easily. Hey, Tommy. It's also, of course, got a little mix of survival in there, as you do need to eat from and drink from time to time. And really nice amount of exploration so far. It also feels a little bit, no pistol, yeah, no. None of that, thankfully. But it also feels a little bit like, was it the Planet Crafters? Which was also, or is also, a good game. There we go. But I will say, I like the fact that it doesn't look like every other sci-fi game out there.
That's a snack.
Like, it very definitely feels like an Unreal game, but it doesn't feel like a traditional... Ooh, I don't even know how to get up there. It doesn't feel like just every other sci-fi survival game. It actually feels like it has its own sort of identity. It kind of does, yeah. Music changed, but I don't know why. Know if I can get up there or not from here. I don't believe so. No, okay. Okay. Cool. What's going on over here? This, as I mentioned previously, this also kind of has the same sort of vibe as Subnautica. I think you do. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. That's bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back because I don't know how much time we have left until the next StarRupture. Plus, I need to get the next thing going as well. Okay, okay, now that makes sense. Sorry there, Tommy. Like, you're sitting there talking about something while I'm trying to concentrate on this, so it took me a second to switch my brain over there. It's kind of pretty.
Acquired.
Let me get that other one. What? Oh, no, 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 no. We do not do that. Ow. I am surrounded. Do not like this. Where the hell did you guys come? I thought I saw something over there. Okay, I need... Okay, where's... Okay, so it looks like they went away. All right, cool. Let's head back home. Those can suck a bag of dicks. So I think the next thing is, well, I'll see what I went ahead and I got because I don't remember what I was after. And then, oh, another meteor. Let's go check that out. And then we'll also see what I need to upgrade the base core. Drop that. There we go. Nope. Aha. Found you. And we'll just get the rest. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd you guys all come from? I don't recall there being this many bad guys when I was coming out this way. Yeah, let's start heading back. So it looks like little by little, the enemies are getting more and more hostile, which I'm not against. Shit. Where did you little bastards come from? I really do. Although at this point, the pistol isn't doing too bad, so.
Come here.
Anybody else, or can I get this in peace? Awesome. Okay. Admittedly, this part is also still kind of fun. So, yeah, exactly. I just want to pick my corn and my water olives. That's all. There you go. All right. Now, oh, yes, this
You have
is,
successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and topological imaging.
awesome.
Great. A map will be useful.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Okay, the next thing that I need. Oh, we can eventually get defense turrets. Hell yes. I guess I should probably do regeneration chamber. So future health is going to be next. True Health needs titanium.
Gotcha.
And awesome. Oh, shoot. What I can do to get around that is go ahead and put a rail there. There we go. So that way I'll have some going through. Yeah, okay, that'll work. I was probably going to need to do that anyway. Well, let's see. Maybe? I don't know. It'll split as necessary. So eventually, as the other one needs some as well, it'll go ahead and start pulling from there. It'll do both. This should be finishing up here at some point. So as time progresses, one of the biggest things it looks like I'm going to be running into is just dealing with the monsters. Let's see, what else do I need? I almost have enough of the wire, so I'm going to need some more of that. Let's pull.
Great.
There we go. All right. So it might not be a bad idea to get a second one going. There. Uh-oh. Let's, solar generator. There we go. Kind of, yes. Yes, survival factory game. And it is really well done. There we go. Now I can set you up to do the titanium sheets. Yeah, I'm gonna have to completely redo this setup. Oops. To make a little bit more sense with the splitting and whatnot. Basically, what I should do is have this run up one way and then run back down one way. Well, so is Factorio.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items.
Awesome.
New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
That's what I wanted. Claim that. Next is the food station. Okay. Part of what I want, though, is... Let me get that. Almost have enough.
Gotcha.
There we go. Need 100 of this. Actually, how much did I need of everything? Because I need it so that I can upgrade this thing here. I need total 300. Okay, cool. Almost there. Just have to figure out okay, that now this is going to bother me a little bit, but the fact that the access ports for both input and output are lower than the rails themselves, the rail supports. Like, why didn't you make that the same height? I think that's something they need to go back and fix. Make those the same height, please. Just because that will make things much better. Like, these are higher up than the support. So they could definitely do with fixing that. Because that winds up just looking really awkward. And calcium here, parts there. For calcium. Helium. I need to empty a lot of this stuff out. There we go. Ammunition can go right there. Cool. I am in control of rail height to a certain degree, but I cannot control, like, if I do a rail support, it has a default height because they are attached to foundational pieces. So I can make it taller, I can't make it lower. So the actual rail support itself has a default height. But then on top of that, you also consider where the input and output is on these. And it just doesn't line up right.
Great.
Awesome. I now have all of the parts that I need to upgrade this. And upgrade. You're right. I absolutely could. I could very definitely go back through and rebuild some of that. And probably on a next playthrough, I will do that. But so far, I'm liking this. Alrighty. I think, though, I am going to wrap this up for today. All in all, it's a cool game. Yeah, basically I need like one extra space so that way I have one on either side to make up for it. But yeah. So this is StarRupture. This is currently in its playtest, open playtest. I don't know how long that's going to last, if it's like a week long or if it's just a few days. But it is on Steam if you wanted to get in on it right now. A lot of fun. Well worth checking out. Definitely wishlist it if you like these sorts of games. Hopefully, when it comes out in early access, it'll have its multiplayer components put in, and that'll make it an even better game, because I absolutely see this being a huge amount of fun with a group of like 3 additional friends. Basically running around causing a lot of mayhem. It probably is. That's the way it usually works. Otherwise, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Let's see about finding... actually, no. Before we do that, we did the map thing. Where is it? Generation. Well, I can throw this in here.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies. If you happen to die.
That's fair. That is so fair. Okay, so we do have a map here that shows off everything. I really like that. I don't know what that means. Or that. Oh, I wonder if those were dead bodies. It kind of does, yeah. But yes. Looks like still have some things to find. Okay, cool. Anyway, though, that's going to be it for today. We will be back tomorrow with some more Space Engineers and play some more of that. We had that new challenging scenario that I had started up that was definitely proving to be a huge pain in the ass. So yeah, we'll get back to that, see if we can lose some more rovers. Otherwise, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day, stay out of trouble, and remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I will catch you guys tomorrow.